Vancouver starts out with the ball. Here's the starting group for Cincinnati. They've got Williams, and it's Goodrich in at the four-man position. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Williams against Griffin. Williams in the post. Vancouver with a rebound. Griffin outside. To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fires at the elbow. Count it.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Ravens. Pass to Griffin. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Williams looking around. No good on the triple. For Vancouver, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Takes a step back. It's stolen. For 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. It's Griffin with the drive. And Griffin slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Vancouver. They lead by 4. Griffin against Williams. Griffin's shot is off.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Ooh, got that one up quick. 6 points for him. For Vancouver, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Black. No points so far. Williams misses. Outside Jones. Griffin outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by Black. Cincinnati has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Grady. Here's Goodrich. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Vancouver leading by 4. And there's James from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside, Williams. Once again, off the mark by Cincinnati. Vancouver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. James passes to Griffin. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Williams.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Clark is checked in for Vancouver. Morris, he's checked in for Cincinnati. And he's good on the second. Vancouver leading by 8. Now, here is James. He's got 5.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Here's Grady. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Cincinnati shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Both. Now James. Griffin on the wing. And he drives in. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. From 20 feet. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Vancouver leading by 4. Pass to James. Vancouver moving the ball around. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 7 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Left side, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's James. 7 points in the game. Here's Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside, Williams. Back to Morris. Down low. And again, it's Cincinnati. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Vancouver leading by 3. James outside. Pass to Griffin. Now Clark. Black defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's Evans. With the tip. It's good on the putback. And Vancouver leads by 5.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Black. Here's Grady. Check by James. Morris left side. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Morris has gotten his second bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Lions have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Good on the bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Vancouver lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to James. Out left to the wing. Outside Jones. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Cincinnati's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside, here's Black. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Clark with the screen. Here's Griffin. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Morris passes to Black. Here's Goodrich. Launches it. Clark grabs the board. And here's James. He has 7. Here's Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Vancouver, Griffin. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one misses.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Morris deciding where to go with it. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot. Clark grabs the board. Here's Griffin. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Vancouver ahead. They're up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, what stands out to you guys from Vancouver in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
They've got James, and it's Evans in at the power forward spot. And for Cincinnati, they've got Williams, and it's Goodrich in at the center position.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
To the inside. And the dunk by Jones.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Vancouver leading by 6. Griffin with it. 7 points in the game. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside, Williams. From downtown. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Griffin outside. Outside Jones. Locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Williams, a screen on James. Pass to Morris. The 3. And again, it's Cincinnati with a 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Griffin outside. Here's Evans, beyond the arc. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That one goes in. And now it's just a 2-point Vancouver lead.
Love to see him inside passing like this as most guys being on the same page. I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Cincinnati making a change here. Black's checked in. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Cincinnati working the ball around now. Here's Grady, and he lays it up and in.
At point blank range, oh yeah, you're not missing from there.
Vancouver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Evans. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The kick out to Williams. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Vancouver, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Evans. Screen by James. Fires for 3. The shot by Evans, no good. The Lions have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Grady. And it's all tied up. Grady's got 6 points.
I just love the ball movement.
And James has got the ball here for the Ravens. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morris against Griffin. Pass to Evans. And here's James. Clock at 6. Jones, the pass to James. Evans. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Morris against Griffin. Here's Grady. Morris outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And for the Ravens, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Down low. From 8 feet, and they pick up 2. 14 points for him.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Williams' shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Vancouver making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Clark. James outside to the middle. The kick out to Griffin. Pass to James. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Black's got rebound number 7 tonight. Morris outside. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They set the screen. Here's Griffin. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And it's Morris penetrating. And out of bounds, Vancouver will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. Jones, the pass to Griffin. Fade away. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Black's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Goodrich. Cincinnati working the ball around now. And there's the screen. Morris for 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. For Vancouver, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Back to James. Shoots a fadeaway. That one's wide left.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the right side. Morris outside. There's the triple. Vancouver with a rebound. James passes to Griffin. Back to James. Griffin outside. Clark with the screen. From deep. And Goodrich pulls it down. Cincinnati leading by 4. Morris outside. Here's Williams. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Evans. James outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Black passes to Goodrich. Here's Grady. Check by James. Williams from long range. And again, it's Cincinnati with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Vancouver shooting 44% from the field during the second. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Morris outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Jones. Clark with a screen on Morris. And here's Griffin outside. And Goodrich pulls it down. Goodrich has got 4 rebounds now. Morris on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Cincinnati up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense, they're just playing harder, they're more physical.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs. I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Ernie.
Looking at how Vancouver is doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Cincinnati leading by 8. They've got Griffin, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. Williams from long range.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And there's James from the arc. Offensive board. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Evans has got his first 2 points.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Back to Williams. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
James passes to Jones. James outside. There's a screen. Pass to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Jones misses. Well, Cincinnati shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Goodrich. Oh, yes! And that one is hammered home.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Ravens have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And it's in there.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
The shot's good. He's got 18.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Grady. He's got 6. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 18.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. James, right side. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by James. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Goodrich. Three-pointer. Vancouver with a rebound. Evans has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. Second chance shot. Evans, that's good. Evans has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jones, the pass to Griffin. Here's Evans. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cincinnati shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Shooting for the Lions, number 27, one shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Cincinnati shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe of the game. Misses. Vancouver has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Jones misses. Cincinnati leading by 10. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Evans. Evans has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Williams passes to Goodrich. Puts up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Cincinnati.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
It's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
In on the layup. He's got 17.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Outside Jones. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. Jones has got 8. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Lions. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Goodrich. Now here's Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Vancouver with a rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Out to the right wing. And here's Jones. Back to James. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Black's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tries a 10-footer, and again it's Cincinnati. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Clark is checked in for Vancouver. Morris, he's checked in for Cincinnati. Ravens have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Griffin finds Jones. Here's Evans. Back to Jones. Vancouver moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Grady. Cincinnati leading by 7. Morris outside. Pass to Goodrich. Back to Morris. Here's Goodrich. And here's Morris, defended by Griffin. Morris can't hit.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
James, right side. Now here's Jones. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Morris, left side. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by Cincinnati.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Morris passes to Grady. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's James. He has 7. Griffin outside. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. James. Here's Morris. 16 points for him. Out to the right wing. Releases. And it falls all over the rim and in. He's got 19.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now here's Morris. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And that one's good. And Cincinnati leads by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Vancouver shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Cincinnati making a change here.
One shot.
And so it's Cincinnati up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. On the court for Cincinnati, they've got Williams, and it's Grady in at the power forward position. Griffin finds Jones. Back to Griffin. And here's Clark. Outside Jones. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Morris, off target at the rim. And for the Ravens, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Grady. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cincinnati's ball. And Cincinnati making a change here.
Number 30. Number 30.
And Cincinnati has possession. Cincinnati working the ball around now. Goodrich, good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Goodrich has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Down low. James finds Griffin. Clark outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Cincinnati.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
From 17, and he can't bank that one in. For Vancouver, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Grady, the pass to Goodrich. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep. Clark grabs the board. And for the Ravens, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Griffin outside. Kicks it out to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it to tie the game. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Lions. Pass to Grady. Back to Williams. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And Goodrich pulls it down. Goodrich has got 6 rebounds in the game. Right wing, fires from deep. Drills it from deep. And now a 5-point Cincinnati lead.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Back to Griffin. Pass to Clark. Goes up with it. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Here's Grady. Vancouver with a rebound. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Now James. The floater. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Cincinnati leading by 5. Pass to Black. Here's Grady. Fires the 3. Vancouver with a rebound. Clark's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Back to James from the arc. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Cincinnati has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Goodrich, good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
James outside. Screen by Griffin. Outside Jones. Will it go? It's hauled in by Black. Black's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Into the lane.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. For Vancouver, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Jones. Fades back. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Vancouver making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Here's James. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
To win the cold spell. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Goodrich has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Griffin against Williams. To the wing, right side. There's the 3. The 3 is in.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen out, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
It's Griffin with the drive. Oh, the stuff!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? From 10 feet out. Yes, sir! Hits the jumper.
Great look on the interior, and this man capitalizes.
Here's James. Fires the 3. Buries it from outside. 1:15 left in the 4th. Cincinnati leading by 11. The acrobatic double clutch finish. Wow.
Showing what kind of game time he's got there. There's a little time just go straight up with it.
Free throw, no good. Now Jones. is a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Williams! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yes, sir!
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Lions.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots a three. Goes again. The shot is money.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, those games, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And Cincinnati has possession. A 12-point game. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, missed on the tray. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Lions. For this series, they'll move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.